How could anyone forget the night the greatest boxer on the planet tried to challenge a martial artist? And it ended in the worst possible way.
And when I get Inoki in that ring, I will annihilate him. I will destroy him. This shall be no contest.
June 26, 1976, a date that marked one of the strangest, most frustrating, and most painful nights in sports history. Nippon Budokan, Tokyo, Japan. Muhammad Ali, the undisputed king of boxing, versus Antonio Inoki, Japan's god of professional wrestling. Ali arrived as the greatest of all time, heavyweight world champion, the man who had defeated Liston, Frazier, Foreman. He was 34 years old, but he was still Muhammad Ali, and he publicly said that no living Japanese man could beat him. Inoki, on the other hand, was a legend in Japan, founder of New Japan Pro Wrestling, an expert in catch wrestling, a student of Karl Gotch. He wasn't just a showman, he was a man who wanted to prove that wrestling was the superior martial art. So he issued the challenge. "I want to fight Ali, I want to prove wrestling beats boxing." Ali accepted, but from the very beginning everything was chaos. At first they negotiated mixed rules, punches, kicks, takedowns. Inoki wanted a real fight. Ali and his team said yes, until they watched footage of Inoki training. They saw him taking boxers down, kicking, controlling opponents on the ground. And then, the panic set in. Ali's team demanded last-minute rule changes. Inoki couldn't execute full takedowns unless one knee was already on the canvas. No elbows, no knees on a grounded opponent, no suplexes. He could only kick from the ground. At the press conferences, Ali wouldn't stop talking.
I predict that it shall all be over in round 8.
予想はラウンド8、ラウンド8です。8ラウンドです。
I knock him out. I took a shape. Runs his mouth every day. I eat raw steaks and
Breaking my leg. I will break his jaw before he breaks my leg. What are you laughing about? He's just hurt. He's just laughing. I don't want your fingers in my face. I don't want your fingers in my face.
But behind the scenes, the tension was enormous. Many already suspected this wouldn't be what it was advertised to be. And they were right. Opening bell, round 1. Ali comes to the center of the ring, dancing, moving, throwing jabs at the air. Inoki immediately drops to the ground. He lies on his back, legs raised, ready to kick. Ali yells, "Get up! Fight like a man!" Inoki doesn't move. He just kicks. Over and over, kicks to the thighs, kicks to the knees, low kicks. Ali tries to step on him, but the referee stops him. The crowd starts booing. Rounds 2, 3, 4. The pattern doesn't change. Inoki on the ground, kicks, more kicks, more kicks. Ali avoids most of them, but some land, and each one leaves damage, bruises, welts. Ali's legs begin to swell. Ali grows frustrated and shouts, "You sissy, get up and fight like a man." Inoki doesn't respond, he just keeps kicking. Again and again. In the later rounds, Inoki is still on the ground, still kicking. More than 100 kicks in total. Ali is no longer dancing. He's limping. Ali tries to land a punch, but Inoki is too far away or too low. It's a surreal image. The best boxer in the world, chasing a man lying on the canvas who won't stop kicking his legs. Final bell. The two men look at each other. Ali raises his arms as if he's won. The judges announce a draw. 74-72 for Ali, 72-74 for Inoki, 71-71. The Budokan erupts in boos. The crowd feels cheated. Ali left the ring struggling to walk. Hours later, his left leg was so swollen he had to be hospitalized. Doctors found blood clots. Some said he was close to losing the leg due to infection. He was never quite the same again. Many believe that night accelerated his physical decline. Inoki was also injured. He broke a bone in his foot from kicking so much. But for him, that night was the beginning of something much bigger. That fight, painful and frustrating as it was, planted the seed for what would later become MMA. In many ways, it all started taking shape that night.